In today's video we're just going to have a quick look at the hot water system. Shouldn't take very long, this video. It's quite simple. In previous video I think I've mentioned about the location of the freshwater boiler, just under here, basically in this compartment here. Now the boiler is only able to be used with either gas or 240 volt AC, and the controller for that is just on the floor here, and you can see here I've marked them quite clearly as to which is which. Now the buttons here, in the central position as it is at the moment, that is off, and each one, whether it be the gas or the 240 volt, the up position is just a lower setting, and the down position is a more severe heat. So we tend to just use the upper settings. We found that gives plenty of hot water. We don't need it any hotter than we found on these lower settings. Obviously with the gas, there's a couple of things to remember. I think I've mentioned this in a previous video, but the external cowling on the corner of the van outside, that must be removed if you're operating the boiler on the gas. It's an exhaust vent, and obviously it could cause a problem if that cowling is left on. It could cause the plastic to melt, so that must be removed. There's a reminder to do that just down on this panel here, so hopefully you won't forget, but just remember to do that. Just one final thing on the hot water system: when either you're using the 240 or the gas, there will be a red light appear if there's a failure. It's not that it's on, which threw us initially. It actually means that the ignition has failed, or the 240 volt has failed for some reason. Particularly with the gas, it could mean that either the gas bottle isn't open or there's some other issue. We've found that what you have to do in this situation is to switch off the gas, turn the switch to the neutral position, and you must wait for at least 5 minutes. There's a warning in the manuals on this system that says that if you don't wait 5, there's a risk of I think it's called a blowback. But so if you see that red light, it's not good. It doesn't mean that it's on, it means it's failed, and you need to switch off, wait 5 minutes, and then restart again. If you're unsure whether or not the gas water heater is operating, the surest way to tell is to come out here to the exhaust vent and put your ear to the outlet where you can hear it if the gas is ignited or not. It's a very noticeable sound if it's running correctly, so if you hear nothing, go back into the van, switch off for 5 minutes and try again. Because the outlet vent is below a window, one cause of failure could be that this window has been left open. There's actually a safety system with the gas system, which means that the boiler will not operate if that window is open. So if you see the red failure light at the control panel inside, close the window, switch off, and wait for the required 5 minutes before you try again. Finally, it's good practice to only run the gas with the hot water when you need it. Once you've done your washing up or had your shower, we recommend that you switch off the boiler to conserve your gas supply. At the end of this particular video, we hope it's been useful.